here we go. We are on Block 5 for Operation Chimera. This is a fun one because you get to pick on artillery, which everybody loves. So we need to shoot Artie 3 times, 3 damaging shots on Artie, and get a kill to complete the primary. And if we want to get the secondary done, we need to win and survive. I'm only going to get the primary done here, but that's really all I care about in terms of these missions, at least in the first pass. Now, I'm in an E25 here, and I'm in an E25 for one simple reason. The ideal tanks to do this mission in are light tanks, and when it comes to block nations, which are the Germans and the Japanese, I have 0 light tanks. Okay, the closest thing I have to a light tank is the E25 because it's fast, it's mobile, / agile, and it has a great rate of fire. So do this in a light tank if you can. If not, pull out the E25 or whatever tank you have that's fast and has a great rate of fire. You can even downgrade the gun on your tanks if you need a higher rate of fire as opposed to a gun that has a slower rate of fire at alpha. The alpha, it really isn't going to do anything for you in this situation. Nor is DPM really going to help you. The only thing that matters is getting those 3 shots out and getting the kill shot. So I'm using the E25, and I'm doing exactly what I would do if I was in a light tank. I'm just being patient. I've identified where the artillery is, and that's something you need to do early on, because on this map, when the enemy is on the south side, artillery is 95% of the times they're going to be at J1 or K1, so I know exactly where I'm going, and I've identified the path that I need to get through there, and this is crucial as well. On this map, the battle tends to congregate sort of in the top left corner or the bottom right corner. There's tanks that sort of hang out in the middle, but either we're hoping that they're going to die, or we're hoping that we can squeeze through there. So I know where the Artie is, I know the path that I'm going to use to get there, and now I'm just biding my time to pick the right time to get through. So that's really the key to this. Now you don't want to push through early. The problem that I have right now, and what I've just realized is, based on what I see on the minimap, my team is probably going to lose this. Okay, they really have great map control with their positioning. Looks like we've lost the top of the map, so I'm going to make the decision to push through here. I know there's a Jag 88 over here, but I'm confident I can outrun him, maybe dodge some of his shells. And try to push through. Also, as I'm running through here, I'm thinking about which terrain can I use to cover myself from where those guns are pointing from. So I'm using this building up here. As soon as I get past it, I'm going to swing to the right, get a little bit of cover, and then swing to the left to get a little bit of cover from this building as well. And then at this point, I'm going to use whatever terrain I can to make sure that I have as much cover as I can, and just speed towards the artillery. Now, one of the other nice things about this particular match was I get over here where I think the Artie is, and they're both here. Now, normally this would be a little concerning, but they have a big, slow, fat FV, and I'm just going to hide behind that FV so the second Artie can't get a shot on me, and I'm going to get my kill. Now, this is where you can see where a light tank would be extremely useful. Because I was in an E25 with a fixed turret, I had to push up against that tank and stop. I really didn't have the option to circle effectively, particularly with all those guns shooting at me. In a light tank, you would have been able to circle them while you were shooting, and I think that's why the light tank is the right tank to use on this. I got the primary done without the secondary, and that's fine. You can do that with the E25 or some of the other tanks, but the light tank is the one that you want to use to do this. And the other thing, as I mentioned, is identify the path early. Figure out where you think the Artie is going to be. I know that's a little tough on certain maps, like Prokhorovka, for example, where Artie could spread out along the entire A line or K line, and you're not 100% certain where they are. But there's a lot of maps where the location for Artie is almost certain. It's almost guaranteed. So figure out where you think they are and then pick the right path to get there. But be patient. You don't want to rush through early and die. You don't want to rush through and find that there's a tank that was AFK that just wakes up when you get there. Let the match unfold a little bit. Let the tanks get a little bit of tunnel vision once they start to get combat in their respective corners of the map, and then move in for the Artie kill. So this one's pretty easy. Use those light tanks. You'll knock this out. There's enough Artie to pick on. Almost every match has 2 or 3 Artie now. So it should be pretty easy and painless to get this one done. Good luck.